It's time for Hey, I'm Talking Here with Frankie Corrado.
Jay Onrait Show, fan favorite, Frankie Corrado, joining me now, and we're going to start talking about the Edmonton Oilers. Another loss. That's just 3 wins in their last 10, Frankie. And I was looking at the stats. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, 32 saves. Stuart Skinner, 20 saves. Did this team just get goalied, or do you see something deeper with the play of the Oilers right now?
No, they didn't get goalied. This was a sloppy game for the Edmonton Oilers. And I would say this, they're a better defensive team than what they've shown recently, but they have been sloppy. And in this game, it was sloppy with the puck. They didn't defend the rush very well, and ultimately Stuart Skinner wasn't able to back them out of situations that they got in. So it wasn't a great night for the Edmonton Oilers, and this has been the case for them, where it's one thing or another that leads to a loss. And now they've played 9 games since coming back from the Four Nations break. They've only given up less than 3 goals in 2 of those games. So defensive hockey has been an issue for the Oilers, but they were so good for the majority of this season away from the puck. It just hasn't gone their way, and they need to find ways to shore this up, because that is what makes them a good team outside of McDavid and Draisaitl leading the way. But, you look at this game against the Buffalo Sabres, it's a game that the Oilers should win. They were sloppy with the puck, they were sloppy defending, and ultimately couldn't get that one extra save to help them get a win.
Okay, so if the Oilers didn't get goalied, I'd say the Detroit Red Wings definitely got goalied. And Linus Ullmark, 48 saves for the Ottawa Senators against the team chasing them in the standings. Frankie, I know that it hasn't been the perfect first season for Linus Ullmark in Ottawa, but a performance like that on Monday night is exactly what Steve Staios must have been hoping for when he signed him last summer.
Unbelievable. His best game of the season by far, Jay, and he was the best Ottawa Senator by far in this game. And, you look back at this, the Detroit Red Wings had 23 shots from the slot. So he was really sharp. He had to be, and his team wasn't providing a lot of offense for his group. So he had a lot of action coming his way. He was tested, and he looked great. And you're right, it has been an up and down season for Linus Ullmark, whether it's been battling the injuries or battling some inconsistencies in his play. But Linus Ullmark delivered in a big way in a big game against a team that is chasing the Senators in the standings. And, I would say that the Senators are more equipped to win this type of game now than they ever have been. They're a better defensive team. Of course, offensively, you would like to see them show a little bit more, especially in this game, just to alleviate some of the pressure for Linus Ullmark. But he was as sharp, as dialed in as I've seen him as a member of the Ottawa Senators, and the reason why they were able to win this game outside of getting 2 power play goals.
It has also been an interesting week, to say the least, for the Atlantic Division leading Florida Panthers. Frankie, stick around. Later in the show, I want to get your thoughts on Brad Marchand and on the Aaron Ekblad suspension.